The Golden State Warriors rejected a trade offer from the Sacramento Kings for their restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga, Anthony Slater of The Athletic reports. They've drawn inbound calls in recent days, most notably from the Sacramento Kings, who floated an offer of Devin Carter, Dario Saric, and 2 second-round picks, league sources said. The Warriors have so far balked at what they felt was a buy low attempt, league sources said, Slater wrote. Slater added that the Warriors are looking for a promising young player plus a first-round pick in a sign-and-trade scenario for the 22-year-old athletic forward. Jonathan Kuminga eyes expanded role, starters money. Kuminga, the number 7 overall pick in 2021, is seeking a new deal worth between $25 million and $30 million per year, per Clutch Point's Brett Siegel. On top of that, he is looking for an expanded and consistent role moving forward, Hoopshype's Michael Scotto previously reported. The Warriors will not offer that money to Kuminga, who will come off the bench next season if he remains with the team. Golden State coach Steve Kerr made it clear he cannot commit to what Kuminga is looking for in his career with the current timeline of the Warriors and their roster construction. "I've been asked to win," Kerr told the San Francisco Standard's Tim Kawakami on the TK show on May 21st. "And right now, he's not a guy who I can say, I'm going to play 38 minutes with a roster we have, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, and put the puzzle together that way and expect to win." Kuminga averaged 15.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists last season. He ended what could be the final stretch of his Warriors' career in a scoring flurry, averaging 24.3 points on 55.4% overall shooting and 38.9% from the three-point line in their playoff loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves after Stephen Curry got hurt. But his flashy numbers did not translate into win, which has been the recurring theme of Kuminga's NBA career to this point that also factored into Kerr's decision to play the veterans over him. Steve Kerr, a part of JK, thinks about going elsewhere. While Kerr and Kuminga's relationship was not always rosy, the multi-titled coach said they have a very good relationship. "I think the number one thing is that JK and I have a very good relationship," Kerr said on Lillard and Dibs on 95.7 The Game on Thursday, May 22nd. "We talk all the time. We like each other. This is all just basketball. This is not a case of JK coming and saying, 'Hey, I got to get out of here. I want this. I want that.'" Kerr benched Kuminga at the start of the playoffs when the team was healthy. They reached the second round with little to no help from Kuminga, who only played in the postseason when one of their stars, Butler and Curry, were not available. "This is just trying to make this fit and trying to make this work. But every player, every young player, even the older guys, they want to fit in well with what's happening," Kerr continued. "And so I think there's got to be part of JK that thinks about going elsewhere." The Los Angeles Lakers have been aiming to bolster the team's depth down low to pair with Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Los Angeles already received a significant upgrade at center by landing DeAndre Ayton following his release by the Portland Trail Blazers. Fresh off landing the former number 1 pick, the Lakers have also been searching to land another star big man. Forbes' Evan Sidery reported that the Lakers were trying to sign Boston Celtics 5-time All-Star Al Horford, even after agreeing to terms with Ayton. Even after signing DeAndre Ayton, the Lakers remain in strong pursuit of Al Horford, Sidery noted in a July 2nd message on X. Ideally, Los Angeles wants to add a pick-and-roll lob threat alongside a stretch 5. Signing Ayton and Horford would certainly accomplish that goal. Unfortunately for the Lakers, the Golden State Warriors are also on the prowl to land the former NBA champion center. NBA insider Mark Stein reported that the Warriors are expected to sign Horford, even if the exact logistics are still being finalized. While having the full non-taxpayer mid-level would theoretically provide the Nuggets with the financial flexibility to offer a richer year-one salary to Boston Celtics free agent Al Horford that Golden State can pitch, I continue to hear that Horford is destined to land in the Bay Area, Stein explained in a July 6, 2025, story titled Sunday Best. Lots of fresh NBA free agency and trade intel. That's despite the fact that the Warriors currently have only the $5.7 million taxpayer mid-level to offer him. The Lakers were under serious consideration by Al Horford in NBA free agency. The news comes as the Lakers were once labeled serious contenders to sign Horford. Los Angeles being able to shuffle between Ayton and Horford would have been a massive win for head coach J.J. Redick. Instead, it looks like it is back to the drawing board for Los Angeles. Sources tell me and at Danwoig Sports that Al Horford is also under serious consideration by the Lakers, in addition to the Warriors. The Athletic's Sam Amick reported in a July 1st message on X. As he says below, this might take some time. All eyes are on LeBron James' future with the Lakers. The backdrop for any Lakers decision centers around James' future with the team. Yet, it is worth noting that James opted into the final year of his contract. If James were serious about potentially leaving Los Angeles, the star could have tested the NBA free agency waters. The entire situation, on its face, is a confounding game of dueling passive-aggressive moves. ESPN's Brian Windhorst and Tim Bontemps wrote in a July 4th article titled, NBA Free Agency, LeBron's Next Move, Denver's Deals, More Intel. James could have been a free agent had he opted out of the final year of his contract, which, as one executive said, would have been the way to truly make this a wild situation. James instead opted to collect his money and, perhaps just as importantly, maintain his no-trade clause. Doing so would seem to have indicated he expected to play his 8th season in a Lakers uniform. The Milwaukee Bucks became the center of attention in this year's NBA free agency after making some stunning moves. Chief among them was waiving Damian Lillard, who still had $113 million left on his contract. Milwaukee is stretching its deal to make room for Miles Turner, a move that shocked fans and potentially some NBA executives around the league. Now, speculation is swirling around Lillard's next destination. While he's set to miss a chunk of next season recovering from a torn left Achilles, the Golden State Warriors have emerged as one of the top suitors for the 9-time All-Star. According to the San Francisco Chronicle, the Warriors also have interest in Damian Lillard, the star guard who is soon to be a free agent. That interest is real, and the fit could be something massive. Despite a quiet start to free agency, the Warriors are actively weighing their options. They're currently dealing with Jonathan Kuminga's restricted free agency, with teams like the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat reportedly in pursuit. Golden State has also extended a qualifying offer to Kuminga, who averaged 15.3 points last season and 24.3 in his final 4 playoff games. While the Warriors haven't pulled the trigger on any moves yet, adding Lillard could change everything. Pairing him with Stephen Curry would create an unstoppable backcourt from well beyond the arc. Lillard is perhaps the only other player in the league who can consistently knock down shots from 30-plus feet, noted NBA reporter Sam Gordon. Lillard had a solid season with the Bucks, averaging 24.9 points and 7.1 assists before his injury. Now a free agent, he's in no rush to choose a team, except for the Warriors, as their championship DNA may be too tempting to ignore.